The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's running back, Amir Abdullah. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 34-yard line.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing is Cousins. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
And 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. Cook able to escape. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. In the air, it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 35. I don't think that's what the defensive coordinator had in mind there. You got him pinned back inside the 5, and then you let him rip off that long run.
You're already anticipating the film session, aren't you?
There's going to be some anger.
Yeah, there's not going to be at the greatest hits, is it? Because they didn't hit anyone on that play. Supposed to have them pinned back deep. Instead, they leave a big crack, a gaping hole, and guess what? They're in bad position right now.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Carr completes it. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A 28-yard.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
3rd and 10 at the Vikings' 26-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Carr over the middle, and it's incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Throwing his Carr on third down. He'll find his running back. It's Jalen Richard. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Jalen Richard, 26 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Dalvin Cook. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And has it, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain.
They go play action. Cousins.
The 42-yard line.
Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 31-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 31. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Fields. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
2-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. I'm too excited to get the football touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. An 11-yard touchdown. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Again, they'll throw with Carr. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you, because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Osborne elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there, but now it'll be 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. A 50-50 ball here that's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Mullen. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At their own 20.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, and that'll bring up second down.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's Jacobs. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Carr. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they're into field goal range now as he's got the 1st down at the 26.
So the first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Following the interception, Cousins. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnovers, and they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Cousins now. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll throw again. Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Coming right, this is Cook on the toss play. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Cousins. This is caught, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph holding that one in from Cousins. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Dan Bailey lining up for the point after.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up will take it down. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
And a Raider 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. A final shot here before half for Carr. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even 1st half, all tied on the scoreboard. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And a snap pulled in by Ruggs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. It's complete left side to Aguilar. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run it with Jacobs. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Now Carr on the bootleg. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And a full interception thrown by Cousins. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski will return to block, find the spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Tackle made by Eric Kendricks.
A gain of 5.
Brings 2nd and 5 now. This will be caught at 5. And the Raiders are going to be set up at 1st and goal on a pass play that moves it all the way down to the 1.
Las Vegas.
Now running with Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs takes it in from a yard out. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in.
20-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Cousins. Sideline caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. They come up to the line now, facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Cousins. Going from Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And all the way down inside the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets it up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. He will push his way forward down about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Brandon Moore was noted. We just got 1 touchdown. Pretty much without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1 that was denied as he tried to get the 2nd.
So ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Carlson now had the extra point. And the lead is now 13.
Makes the score Raiders 28, Vikings.
And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And that will get out of bounds. So that's definitely going to put a major crimp in any comeback plans they may have had. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Setting up the screen for Cook. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So they had the big loss on that first two-score lead. Back after the INT. The Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Is made by number 1 4. And it'll bring it up here right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. The Raiders do snap it. It's caught. This is caught, but they say out of bounds. They're in a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
The key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, listen, go for it and try and finish it ourselves.